Despite my brief meltdown yesterday, I'm still on Titan today, which showcases my emotional and psychological strength.
He's a phenomenal control player.
3 Mystical Dispute.
Indeed. I played the challenge overnight yesterday. I top-8'd it, so all feels good now. About life. Went 6-1, top-8'd, lost in the quarters to Eldrazi out of all things. With my loss in the Swiss being Eldrazi out of all things, so it was a pretty odd experience, but we take those. I've looked through my sideboard and I cut everything that seemed not useful, and I only left useful cards, so that felt like a progress. Dispute being useful. Valakut How do we lose to Eldrazi Trini Sphere? Well, I just lost. Trini Sphere was not involved, more so Karn the Great Creator and my draws being bad. It's a Mardu deck, so I don't want to keep my Analyst for longer. Although if I play out the Saga, it's probably better, because if my opponent doesn't kill me in 2 attacks, they clearly don't have a Thoughtseize. Then I get to get map and win with map. Song request bug, no jest twoja piosenka kurwa w song requestie. Planes to the graveyard, okay. In that case, Olsen is gigabugged and it's never gonna play. I am sorry. Patrz to fulek, jakie 2 Ocelot Pride na stole. Jak ty wyglądają. Trochę. It is Anna von Hassenwolf. Oh no, my opponent is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Copy an Orcish army. Yes, simply copy a cat. Seems like I shouldn't lose next turn though. I need 12 mana, I have 10, but Analyst is gonna produce extra mana. If I mill over a TOS, that's not a problem. If I mill over 2 packs, that is a problem. Fetching a TOS free is actually bad for that reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 6. So I have to Lotus Field first. Weekend Titan, yes. Just trying to make sure that I reduce the odds of screwing myself with the Analyst mill, but I don't think I actually can. So if I mill 2 pacts, I'll be screwed, but I milled 0 pacts, so. So. Mardu shouldn't have a removal spell, right? For my Titan now. But they have 28 total toughness. Draben Charm, no ile many kosztuje Draben Charm mi powiedz? Kumplu? 1, aha, dobra. Mystical Dispute, bro is getting desperate. It's not the most castable, but has been pretty okay so far. And it tackles many of the problems. But yeah, I am getting pretty desperate, but the theory is sound that if you can line up the mana, which of course, you know, casting Mystical Dispute with Crumbling Vestige is certainly a little bit adventurous, but if you can line up the mana, sometimes that means you get to nab the Magus, you can counter the Frog in some spots, you get to do all kinds of fun stuff. And protect your Titan from subtleties. Tack, tack, R&B. This is deck 61 cards friendly. Postboard, yes. Preboard, no. Bro is currently fetching. No zajebiście fetchujesz, kurwa, no. Rakius Theater. Oddam nawet duszę. Took a while. Make the bear noise. The bare minimum to kill my opponent. Was that a convincing bear noise? Seems like opponent's deck has no sideboard cards. To reprieve to combo with Amp Traptor. They champ with cut tokens because they hit cuts. Maybe I could Colossus against the Bowmeister deck. Charm instead of Blood Moon, indeed. Let's keep Boseiju in case of a wild dumping sphere or whatnot. Might even trim a Grazer. Because they fought his deck. Let's keep Mr. Beast then. Let's keep 2 packs because it's a Fotsy's deck. I always get whiplash looking at the price next to the cards before I realize it's the total amount for 4 copies. Well, it's still pretty high at times, I guess, so understandable. There's also like both NA prices which are higher and then also UK prices which, not UK, Goldfish prices which are also inflated on top of that, so it's pretty expensive. When Mulgans to 5, my hand contains Valakut and a Pyroclasm, so here we are showcasing the advantages of the Pyroclasm Fire Spot split, because I will be able to cast it on turn 2 if I want to. I put the Pyroclasm in my sideboard to celebrate its reprint into Standard after many years. So hopefully it didn't do anything yesterday. but hopefully it's gonna shine this game. So I can't wait for triple Ocelot Pride coming onto the battlefield. When did it get reprinted? When will it get reprinted? And the answer is soon. It's in Duskmorn, main set. O kurde, chłopie. 2 cards left in hand. Poof. Next turn I can do 1 ring. But we're gonna Chamber. So then I'm gonna have a Lotus Field in play and a Deeps in hand. Well played, yeah, thank you. I played way by pyroclasming my way onto victory. Chamber, I barely knew her. Chad, you're so funny sometimes. You're literally so funny. So I have to dodge stuff and then you're gonna be okay. Oh no, you got me good with your Bowmeister.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Oh, actually I don't have a Lotus Field in my graveyard, so... My plan didn't account for that. I should have probably left... Ah, I mean... What I did was fine then. Deal free to all creatures with flying. Maybe someday later. Oh, now we scoop. Curious. I mean, now they know that I will combo off in 9 minutes 39 seconds. It is better than Lotus here, right? Yeah, the second Amulet, the Chamber is good, and I had the Grazer, right? So we had guaranteed 6 mana. They may keep a Moon hand, but 2 land. It's a Mardu deck, so they're not playing Moon. I'll probably keep. Just go Saga. Maybe could Hedge Maze and then explore Saga, but it's worse if I get discarded. And explore is gonna be useful, more useful. It's a lot of Sagas, I agree with you fully. Seems like Mardu indeed. Amp Trap to War. Orcish Bowman. Holy shit, and you're gonna fly the Guide of Souls? Fair. Co dobrałem Mycosynta. Seems like the next Saga is not gonna be useful. If the Dryad lives, it's gonna be easy. If it doesn't, then we'll see. Didn't people argue Raptor is good? Question mark. Are they fully made clowns or not? In initial reviews, I guess many didn't consider Raptor to be all that great. Would you say they got proved wrong? Perhaps. That's annoying. It's also okay. Double ball massive means that my Dryad is gonna die. If I get mapped now, I copy, and I have 4, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll see if the explore event points at the Dryad or not. Okay, I drew pact, so nothing matters.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Katham, thank you very much for your sub. I appreciate your support. Welcome to the Canny stream. Jeden, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, thanks, Flamerino. Maybe it should be added then. A mod, perhaps, such as Bobshe himself, could take care of that. Dryad was helpful here, at least click-wise, hour and a half. I would have needed to go through many more clicks, otherwise. That sounds good. Bros, I love sweeping Orcish Bowmasters with Fire Spat. Pyroclasm, Semi-Growth Chamber, perfect. 1/3 of a chance that this Growth Chamber is not casting the Pyroclasm because of my disputes. But we drew Turf, so... Wow, Survey thought sees away. I guess they're not interested. And Seizing Thought. Boo! Holy shit, what an emote. Wear my amulet. Okay. My amulet has been worn. I wear my amulet on my sleeve. Oh, I caught you, Raptor. Johnny, nakadl pariach. I think I would rather explore. Maybe opponent's gonna flip Ayani somehow, but I have 20 life. I have the ring still too. Caught Celot Pride. Flash. Go face. Awesome. Kill. Oh, Johnny flips. Ha! Flip away from the graveyard, my buddy. Milled Lumra. Because Villain was able to escape Flash, that was a little bit dangerous, but he didn't, so life's good. Steady. I guess I kinda died the Flash. Well, not really, I got one, right? Then I play a ring, then I untap with Amulet and win. Lose to Baumeister. But Arena MTG of Glory, kind of a problem here. Guide of Souls. Why is Villain not casting Flash? What else are you doing? That's so powerful. Is that Dravenshar my graveyard? Because if that's it, I'm fine with that. Sure. Bro baited by his sideboard card. No, actually they played main deck, okay. Let's have more green. So I can summon Mr. Beast next turn. Feels like Mr. Beast is gonna be the correct move to win with one Amulet. Mr. Beast at the top. I mean, I have Summoner's Pact, right? Lotus Field is a nice mana jump. Oh, the Lotus Field is a nice mana jump. Radiant Fountain is a nice life point jump. It took a while till my last land converted into a non-land. Good thing I didn't cut Mr. Beast, otherwise I would have fought hard this game. Probably would just, well, I don't know what I would do. Would be a bit rough indeed. Monster is in water. I mean, it's probably 97% water. Maybe less, you need to fit all the sugar somewhere. Goeiemorgen. This song is very funny for Polish people because it sounds like they say Goeiemorgen, and Hui is a very vulgar way to say dick or cock in Polish. So, and also Morgan kind of sounds like Morden, which is a slightly vulgar way to say face. It's like a word you would use for an animal snout or animal's face. So it sounds like dick face, or rather cock face. Cock is better because dick doesn't really have the same vibe. But in the actual language of the song, it's just good morning, but the meaning gets extremely twisted if you just listen to what you actually hear in Polish. Do I actually need Titan in this Mr. Beast deck? Titan is a great enabler for Mr. Beast. Unbound loop detected. I'm pretty sure it's bound model. I don't know about unfit females, but I would guess that your body is able to treat the monster water just like water. Giganta the Wellspring. Mardu energy, holy shit. You guys remember that infographic with Blue from Hoster Home about getting big loads? Not familiar. Hey Canister, what do you think about Splash Black to use Takenuma? It sounds horrible. Do you want to use it to loop Analyst? It kinda works, but like you also have all of that without splashing. Here you go, my friend. I give you the holy grail. Buy some I-arginine soya lecithin granules and some zinc with added selenium. You can buy these from online shops like Healthy Direct. L-arginine gives you stomach cramps. You need to do Kegel exercises too, not to increase your cam, but to have enough muscle power to shoot it all out, rather than camming a lot and having it dribble out over the course of a couple of minutes. Cam, haha, okay. Yeah. Swapwood Malignonium. One has no red permanent, so Dryad is not gonna die. I guess they have Bowmeister against my... Mr. Beast, but I have 19 life points. Earnestly love scams. Right, let's combo off. Can I get Otawara with this somehow? I can find a way, so I don't think so. Play Lotus Field. With the 6 mana, sacrifice Chamber and Forest. Chamber and Lotus Field even. Have 8 mana. Have 9 mana, spend 4 on Urza's Cave. Get 2 back, go to 6 mana. Play Grove Chamber. Return Otawara. Otawara Bowmaster. Have 2 lands in hand. I think I'll just let the pings happen then. You have the most lands in hand. Gonna probably get Valakut as well, and then Mirrorpool the Dryad if he pings Dryad. Active player, non-active player, so villain pings before Mirrorpool and taps. Feel like Terran gets more complicated to play, kinda, but also you can just get to the combo from any spot easily. So you're rarely struggling, you're just kind of... Here I could do anything and I would win. I was just trying to min-max a little bit. See, out of curiosity, if I can bounce the Bowmaster to... make it less annoying, but... I estimate 2 more minutes. Why don't kill him with Valakut? What else am I doing, bro? I'm not playing with my food. I was getting in the most efficient way I have found towards the combo of killing my opponent with Valakut. So, like, what other, like, it does require me to put a lot of amulet triggers on the stack, but in what way am I playing with my opponent? I'm just executing the combo. 9 Valakut triggers, 27. They're dead now, even with 16 minutes, 46 to spare. Pact for Dryad, Titan and Stack, extend the hand. Well, that still requires me to put the lands into play if my opponent makes me play it out. I don't think it's faster than Lumra. It's just the entirety of this Prelim running the same Mardu energy deck list. This time of possibly dumping spheres, so let's keep Boseijus. Well, Smart Bog would have been okay. Yeah, it's been Mardu all 3 rounds, not even Boros, just Mardu. Ginger said Boros and Mardu are only good decks in the format, so people had to switch. That is a very Ginger thing to say. Likely followed with a lengthy philosophical discussion on what is good and what is powerful, and what's the difference between those two, and how Amulet Titan is a powerful deck, but it's not a good deck, for example. Why the Verge first? Probably should play the Gardens, yeah. Good point. Reveals Obsidian Charmo. It's actually a very good point, I should have chilled with that. Let's play Gardens and let's copy instantly. That lets me... That means Charmo doesn't cost 3 mana. Yes, if Deeps comes back from the graveyard at the same time as other lands, you can copy a land from the graveyard. I wouldn't have known that, but I learned that interaction witnessing the standard Slogwork Analyst deck, the first Slogwork Analyst deck from CFT SOG, which had Echoing Deeps in it alongside the new Capenna fetch lands. And I was like, oh, that probably doesn't work. Why is he playing that? But why are they playing that? And the answer is that it actually does work. Which explains a lot, honestly. Many great draws in my deck. Less great draws in my deck. Kessig Wolf Run, not one of them in either scenario. Let's bounce to play around Charmo. Wait, I don't have a bounce land. XD. I think they should have killed the original Amulet. If they play Static Prison, yeah. Mountain count 1. Baby steps towards my Valakut, indeed. Zoma. Goblin Bombardment, I barely knew her. Wow, interacted and turn 4 kill, that's crazy. Couldn't you have copied Vestige to be able to crack map? I could have. Probably should have. Couldn't you win? Kinda set up. Couldn't you simply win? You buffoon. Let's cut Bog on the play. Yeti kotlety został sam, ale jakoś radę da. How has cutting more copies of Grazer and Dryad worked for you? Great. I think over a longer period of time, because I started doing that ages ago, I feel the increased smoothness of my deck. Really happen. My hand is much worse now that Urza's Saga has been dealt with, so hopefully I draw a juicy forest. And those two colorless lands might invite a Obsidian Charmer on next turn, which could be a problem. So after two sinkholes we might be in a rough spot. But basically, drawing too much, like, it's very easy to flood on actual land drop effects. So I don't like to play too many of them. Johnny could be worse. Wouldn't mind drawing a Pyroclasm or a bounce land. Dogless Shrine. Any dogs in the chat? In or out of shrines? 21 life points, so actually I survive. Like I haven't taken damage yet. Alamau. I took damage, but I healed too. But you get my point. 21 is a lot of life points. Villain is maybe missing second red for Charmo. Amulet would be a great draw. Mountain. No nie, no. Wypierdalaj, ziomuś. I like Fulminator plus Nightmare in Mardu. Neither of the Mardu players we played against seem to play Nightmare. That is certainly annoying. Plan destroys Urza's cave, which sounds surprising to me. That means that if I draw an Amulet, I just win. But it does mean that Pyroclasms are no longer good, and untapped land for Ring is great. Krzysztonian Nightmare with the fucking dragon, bros. Holy shit. Lotus Field last turn plays around Charmo. Well, they still are able to cast it, so it plays around it. Holy shit. I needed that draw. No interaction with Charmo and Dumping Sphere. That's actually interesting, I'm not sure. Thank God they didn't. They destroyed the cave and not the Mycosynth. Because I was feeling a bit rough after a double sinkhole early. What do you think is happening in Urza's Goon Cave, chat? What acts is he performing? Kissing and hugging, surely. No matter how deep Urza delved, he couldn't escape his regrets. I just find this flavor text very mysterious and entrancing even. Regretful acts. Well, do you think Urza can build a time machine to be used for love? I think Urza is not very love motivated. In the official story of Magic the Gatherings. I copy you, Lumra. Go forth. Summon all the lands. Bellow of the woods. Opponent is kind enough to concede before I have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Amulet triggers on the stack. So I think my hand does not beat Necro. I goofed, no. I think my hand doesn't beat Necro. Opponent is moving to 6, keeping 6. I will go to 5. Gets a discard spell deck, and I'll see an amulet. Sounds good. I keep like this. I would like to keep the extra lines, but unfortunately, mulliganing has a downside.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Now I'm forced to play out my Vestige, so my green is gonna be wasted. Which means no turn 3 ring. So overall, life's horrible right now. I drew a forest. I'm an incredible gamer. Probably gonna get Bowmeister though, so that's fine. The ring can still draw 3 cards. I wonder if I want Dismember against Mono Black. Thank fuck it isn't Energy again. Well, Energy is a good matchup, so especially Mardu. Wonder Londer, thank you very much for spending your Prime sub on my channel. I appreciate that a lot. It's very cool of you. Very boring matchup to watch. Okay. I guess, like, if you think about it, every matchup of Magic the Gathering is boring to watch if you play it over and over. Like, the nice thing about the game is that you see new cards if you play more. Where is our Vexing Babiola? I cut it for being useless. So currently I have no card that plays cleanly around Force of Despair, so it might be an issue. Probably not though. Left me with my ring. Is that Joldred next turn? Or just more afraid of the Pact? Ciao, Mr. Canister. Dzień dobry from Italy. A, dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Pozdrawiam włoskich fanów. Surprised by Villain not taking the ring there. Okay, they don't even have shoulder, they have the one ring themselves. That seems odd, but I guess... Seems easier to tackle the Pact than the ring. Maybe not. I'll be taking a lot of damage, though. Could play out the Analyst, doesn't seem very worthwhile. Just gonna make Construct and block the Bowmeister if my opponent lets me. Or the Orc Army if my opponent lets me. They probably will let me do neither. They already cast 2 Thoughtseizes, they can't have more Grievous Bond, so can't have too much more discard that gets Titan. I could die to Spike. Okay, seems like they have no removal, so I'm free to block. I will block. Because we have Fatal Push You attack with this. Nerco Dominance. So I need Bowmasters and 2 Spikes to kill. Okay. Monka Giga. Looking 11 for 2 Spikes. Are you looking 11? Draws 9. What a coward. Dobra, 1 Spike. No nie, 2 Spikes. If you have Spike, you also attack with Bowmaster. Why? What does that change? Well, I guess you'd kill the blocker. But like you draw in the end step, so you don't have Spike yet. So we lost on turn 5. What a deck. Let's bring in Boseiju, Radiant Fontana, Cat Grażynas. And I sometimes wonder about this member. Sometimes killing Joldred is actually kinda good. Probably not better over going 61, especially in the play. If you block Bowmasters, you die to Spike, Construct, and Ring. Yeah. But like they didn't know what they're gonna draw. So it kinda makes sense they kept it. Hand seems really good. Sometimes this member might be even okay if they board in. If they board in Voidwalker, which some people do. Pretty rarely, but sometimes. Draw Lumra. Let's play around Break the Ice by copying Amulet this turn. Place Wars into Bowmasters, gives my opponent more triggers, but just need a bounce land. Or Lotus Field. Well, preferably Lotus Field. To go off hard. Saga. Can break the ice that. Ah. You activated my Orcish Bowmaster's special ability. Is break the ice played? It's very common in the sideboards of that deck. Urza's Cave. Urza's Goon Cave finds me a Lotus Field next turn and wins the game. Let's break the ice, breaks my Saga. You wanted to run snow covered basics in your Ugin's Labyrinth deck. You shouldn't, unless they are snow covered wastes, then you're fine. Alright, so I need Urza's Saga in the graveyard and then we win. Win? Yeah, win. So, if I Vestige, I have 3 mana, Explorer 1 mana, Urza's Cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 1, 7. It's not enough, right? Yeah, 7 is not enough. So I guess next turn. Ring is not a bad draw by any means. It is in fact a good draw, dare I say. Seems better than making a construct. We are no conquerors. Vexing Bubble would have been nice. It's possible that Vexing Bubble will earn a slot in my deck eventually. Again. It's pretty fringe, but it's not actually all. It's not actually good against salty decks all too often, I found. But where is it? Where it's good is against Necro and Living End. Running a second graveyard hate card against Living End is pointless. Because of inevitable betrayal right now. So if I use a ring, I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life, go to 5, so I don't die to spike still, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the worry is surgical extraction only. No Vexing Babiola in the deck, no. I found it to be a bit bad and it only grew against Necro. And Living End, as I just said. But I can Titan first. So even if they have Surgical, I have them beaten. With a triple Amulet Titan. Dzień dobry, no hello skin. Hello skin boy. Czy ta Insanowi trudna interacja deku oddaje? It's not that hard, like it's not really hard, you just get to do a lot of stuff, but if you learn what you can do, it's mostly just that you can do anything at a certain point, so it's really good. I've been enjoying the changes that I wanted to make for a long time. Less Dryads, less Grazers, less Pacts. So I get to draw those cards, but with frequency that is not as punishing, which it so often was. So I guess you also have to think about Force of Despair. I assume I have Delirium. If my opponent has both Force of Despair and Surgical, I guess maybe I lose then. So playing around that would be challenging, and I don't know if I can do that, so we would see. Well, I guess Surgical have beaten if like they didn't cast it yet. Actually, I beat everything still, I think. Because I float a lot of mana and I have enough mana to Analyst against in response to whatever I'm afraid of. Mega idealnym tworem. Surgical Analyst, so that indeed is happening, and I copy again. This is Bubble. Okay, so how do we play around Force of Despair in a way that doesn't take 10,000 hours? I guess bounce back T-West, let go of the Analyst, still have Lumra in the graveyard. Just float the mana first time around to make sure I have a shit ton. I don't think they had a spot to proactively extract. Dobra, extra chuj. Shifting Woodlands is green. So true, my friend. It really is. I get Dryados. Get Valakut. Save my Amulet trigger on my pulpit because it is likely that channel points on this channel will soon be named differently than they are right now. Stay tuned. Do we copy the analyst here? I could. I think it's actually great. And currently we are triggered. With an extra analyst to spare, Mirrorpool in play, so we can just repeat everything at instant speed. Well, not really. Not really everything, but I can easily kill my opponent at instant speed. If they cast Force of Despair now. Also, you can let Force resolve, and then I can Woodlands the Dryad with the Valakut trigger still on the stack. Jesus. When you have to put those 30 to 40 triggers on the stack, what do you feel? Well, this is a bit annoying, a little bit. Where is the Fulek? He's sleeping on my desk. But this is a bit too many triggers to be enjoyable at this point. Triple Amulet. Single Amulet is always enjoyable. Double Amulet is right on that border, and Triple Amulet is annoying. Should they have Surgical Woodland with Analyst's ability on the stack? I don't think that gets them anywhere. But probably would be better. How's the matchup against e-tron? It's really good. I lost against it yesterday in the quarterfinals of the 10 PM challenge, but it's not one to drop. Overall, it's quite good. If they don't have Ugin's Labyrinth into Talisman into something powerful, they really don't have any game against you. And the best Amulet hands will also beat that. Okay, so on the draw, considering Dismember slightly more, but not really interested. Shifting Woodland really does a lot of work in the deck. Sure does. I mean, I actually never attacked with a woodland in like a fair setting, so I've heard reports from people that it does that a lot. I guess if you play Rumble, that's more likely to happen. To me, it just hasn't been happening at all. But the Analyst combo is good, and the threat is good. Threat of doing that. We have Boseiju for Necro. We have Amulet upon move 6, hand is overall great. Thoughtseize on Amulet would be a little bit rough, but then I still go District into turn 3 Ring with Explore, and we don't even expose ourselves to break the ice. How was Canada, Mr. Streamer? I actually didn't go yet. I'm going next week. I fly out on Saturday 14th, so in 10 days. And I'll be gone for a week. Urza Saga. Alright. Let's play Urza Saga to expose myself to break the ice after all. You're going to Canada for World or PT? No, I'm going to visit family with my mom and my sister. Played against a Timur Eldrazi aggro deck with Linebreaker and Battle Mage. It was pretty cool. Battle Mage was really good at Stone Raining. Damn. Oh no, they broken the ice. That is devastating. Hopefully no Necro this turn. Duress my ring, okay. Thoughtseize, bro. Give me a break. I mean, that's fine. I probably top deck better if their Necro is checked by my Boseiju. Play Turf now, bounce the Surveillant. Keep up mana so that I can counter break the ice by copying or key destroy Necro. Mom and sister, question mark. Me, my mother, and my sister are traveling to Canada to meet up, visit family. It's pretty far family, I'm not very familiar with them, but my mom is. And I'm staying here for a week, they stay here for 2 weeks. So we fly out to Canada. All good, Olsen? Is it all understandable? Idly don't Bowmeister me. Will I meet the best Canadian MTG player, House of Mana? Hopefully not. Am I planning on playing Magic in Canada? Not at all, no. It's gonna be a Magic-less trip. Guys, plan on seeing a moose? Plan? No, but we'll see what happens. Will I convince Sean? We'll see. Probably not, in all honesty. I milled 3 lands with Analyst, so that was pretty skillful. Bogart Bog. Necrodominance. I could surgical my Vestige and then I can't kill it. Cave gets the green source, that's true. I wouldn't want it to, but it can. I wanted to get Tolaria West for the next turn. Getting Goon Cave was very lucky. I would say it was slightly lucky. The cave is just nice, chat. But the plan is as such. I untap. I draw Growth Chamber of the Simic variety. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 mana, and I summon Titan. Didn't need to draw Growth Chamber, I could have played the Gruul Turf because TOS would be 2 mana. Which is why I waited with it till my turn, which loses me mana, but fixes my colors. This is a win in paper, right? Well, it's a win on model too, so yes. I'm only like doing slightly weird stuff because I'm trying to play around trying to play around Force of Despair, but they don't seem to have it. My Titan attacked, so also I'm not sure if I successfully actually meaningfully played around that, but disputes coming today did not have an opportunity to do so. People play Pongify, which was hilarious. I think it's pretty clearly terrible though. Having disputes in their board scared away the Merfolks though, so they did their job. True. Like, Pongify requires a lot of stuff to go right for you. And so does Dispute, but the ceiling on Dispute is much higher. Open a chest for your loyal chatters. I hate opening chests because it pollutes your account with cards that are very hard to sell. But one chest is fine. You can open the Magic Online player reward packs first. Holy guacamole, fell and foil basic lands, which I will not be able to sell. Rough. And one chest. Only 41 chests. We got Kinzu of the Blake Cloven. You can use a Shredder bot. I know I can use it, but it's still... Like, then you're shredding that away, so... Like, I don't care to open shit I will shred. Because then technically the chests have those shit cards in its under EV, but they're actually worthless. And there are cards that sometimes are... They don't want to shred, like random foils. Or commander cards. War 3 for the Giga Omega Lotus Cobra Pioneer deck. Maybe next time I'll play Pioneer, I'll play it. Rankland Torbran. Holy shit, this goes into my cube straight away. Straight right now. That will be so good in my chat.